coefficient of restitution for Gabe's drum. This is the equation that we use. As you can see, since we're striking the drum, it has a velocity, initial and final velocity of both 0, giving us this equation for our coefficient of restitution. Alright, so this is the initial setup of our problem. First we have the dimensions of our stick. We used 70 grams and 0.31 meters. That's from the base of his hand where he's holding the stick, the fulcrum, to the end where it would strike the mat. This is kind of a free body diagram that we set up with all pertaining variables. We assumed a moment of 2 Newton meters, as well as a height of the fulcrum from the top of the mat of 0.03 meters. And for the angle that he was applying that moment, for that entire angle, we assumed an angle of pi/6 or 30 degrees.
Okay, so here we have the initial energy going into the system, which gives us the velocity right before the bead strikes the pad. And here we have the velocity just after it strikes and the resulting height.
So this is how we determine the minimum height of the drumstick at a 30-degree angle, and the length of the stick is 0.31. So we use SOHCAHTOA to determine the x, which is the distance from the horizontal axis to the top of the drumstick, and then we add a 0.3 meter distance to that. This is a table showing the initial and final height of the drumstick when it's struck from a 30-degree angle.
Using the calculations that Gabe and Tope explained, we have our initial height values, our V1 calculated, and then our V2s as the result of that collision. And then we have coefficients of restitution for all 4 varying heights, and then we averaged those out, and we got a value of 0.34. This fits very well within our range when we researched average drum head coefficients of restitution. They were supposed to fall between 0.3 and 0.5, so our value fit in there very nicely.
And that makes somebody be a good drummer. Thanks, Dr. Swartwout.